Okay. It wasn't until I watched the film of Selena that I even heard about it. I never knew about her before the film. Can't remember how I ended up watching it, but I know I enjoyed it. I mean, she sang beautiful songs. I mean, the ones in Spanish, they always resonate with me, even though I didn't understand the words. They were it was always a joy to listen to them during the movie. I fucking love that movie. It's called Selena, appropriately enough, and I think my mother owned it. In fact, she did she? Can't. Oh my memory is all fucked up. But yeah, I know I watched it on television as well. I believe my mother owned the movie. Rather, her late husband did, and I remember I used to watch it over and over again, and I believe my mother did own it. And I used to watch it over and over. Like I said, I used to watch it over and over again, and it was great from start to finish. And knowing that her demise just makes it even more sadder to watch because you know what's eventually going to happen to her. You know, when she was murdered, when she was killed rather in '95. I think it was April, something like that. But yeah, so I mean, like I guess you could say I became a fan basically. I say that because I'm not really a fan. I mean, I liked her story. You know, I mean, I believe that she had a lot going for her, man. I mean, had she not passed, she definitely became a big star. She was already going down that road, and before it was ended by some jealous, evil, overly obsessed woman who was in charge of her fan club and everything like that. You know, so I mean, Selena actually did love this woman. Uh, I don't believe that she believed it when her father told her that she was stealing money. You know what I'm saying? That was supposed to go to her fans. You know what I'm saying? Or the fan club. You know, so they was saying that they wasn't getting the money that they were supposed to be getting. You know, something like that. And the father wanted he wanted his daughter to see this woman lie. You know what I'm saying? He wanted his daughter to see for herself because obviously she didn't believe it. That's why he called that meeting because his daughter was like, "No, there's something that we're missing here." You know what I'm saying? And her father was like, "Look, this woman is not good for us. I gotta get rid of her. But I'm gonna let you see." So they called a meeting. It was them three. I think it was just the three of them. I think. And they met with her, and she pretty much said, "Oh, I'm gonna fix it, la 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 la," and all that shit. Yolanda's her name. The killer's name, Yolanda Salvazar, whatever the fucking name is. And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fix it. You know, everything. It's gonna be good. You know." So you'll see, you'll see. The movie did a really good job on that meeting and how it was played. Really good scene there. And I don't care about. I heard about the Netflix one. I think it came out 3 years ago now. I remember when I first heard about it, I didn't want to watch it. Not that I thought it was going to be bad. I just didn't have no desire to watch it. I mean, the film was enough for me. I'm satisfied with just having to watch the film that came out years later. I mean, years earlier than this. It's like with Jennifer Lopez and that, and you know Jennifer Lopez plays Selena so well that you didn't think Jennifer Lopez, you thought Selena when you saw her on the camera. That's the thing. It's similar to Jamie Foxx when he played Ray Charles. You didn't see Jamie Foxx, you saw Ray Charles. So it was amazing. I remember when I learned that it was Jennifer Lopez. I was like, what? Because I definitely knew who she was. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, so hope I don't break, man. Talking about Selena. This it's heartbreaking. When I watch videos about the events leading to her death, documentaries, it always gets to me. It always tugs at me. Her music is beautiful, like "Dreaming of You," which plays. It's just I just can't bring myself to listen to that song. I mean, it's a beautiful song. I mean, but it's like it makes me very, very sad when I hear it. The bits and pieces that I do hear because I know she's not here and she recorded that the very year that she passed and she was only 23 years old, man. I mean, she still had a long, big life ahead of her, big future, man, and just cut short by some crazy woman, man. I mean, fucking crazy. And and she's just so fucking beautiful. I seen a couple of interviews to her about her earlier today, and it's just like I'm surprised I didn't just break down and just start crying, man, because she was so fucking full of life. Her smile, man, her smile was so big and bright. It's like you need shades just to look at her, man. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, I remember somebody was like, you never saw her angry. She was never upset. They never seen her upset. Despite all the stress that she was going, sometimes the stress gets to you when you're in the business, when you're doing what she does for a living with the performances and everything like that. Sometimes it happens. They can lose their temper or they have a short temper. They having a rough day. With performance and doing the tours and you know what I'm saying. It can get to you sometime, but people, person after person said that's one of the things that they admired about her, that she was never angry. She never got upset. She never got stressed out. Pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty sure she was stressed out, but she never actually snapped. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of the best qualities that we can have as humans, man. It's like to be known as a person who doesn't give in to anger. That's calm and collected, at least 90% of the time. But I tell people when I get mad, yeah, I will fucking snap, man. I've done it during my gaming streams. Like it's few and far between, thankfully. But whenever I did blow up, it didn't last long. You know what I'm saying? I usually calm down within 5 to 10 minutes, and I just continue on with the stream. But yeah, I mean, or I just laugh it off. Usually just laugh it off. But yeah, I don't stay angry basically. But it's just I don't know. Like I said, it's just so her story is so heartbroken to me how it ended, and it's just I just can't bring myself to listen to her music, man. I just can't. I really want to sometime, like on the case, I can listen to other stars and everything like that. I mean, I heard a lot of I like watching true crime documentaries. In fact, I love watching them. My mother turned me on to it when I was a little boy, and we used to watch unsolved mysteries and shit like that. And that was watching together. It was great, and I love true crime documentaries, man. I mean, and I'm very familiar with what they say about the deceased, how they this, that, and the third. It was so nice, and they'll give you the clothes on their back, and heard many good things people said about them. I do believe them. Don't get me wrong, but when they talk about Selena, man, when I've heard people talk about her, I don't know what it is. It just does something to me when people speak about her. Those who knew her personally, you know what I'm saying? It's like I feel that they're speaking 100%, no exaggeration, truth about her. I mean, was she an angel? Nobody is. I mean, what the fuck? Nobody is. I mean, the reason why I bring it up because I heard that she allegedly had an affair with one of her surgeons. It was a surgeon or something like that she had an affair with, even though she was supposed to be married to one of her bandmates. His name is Chris something. I can remember his last name. His first name is Chris. And I liked his role in the film too. The one who played him, and how her father then liked the fact that they were getting closer than they should have. But yeah. Anyways, I mean, like I said, nobody's perfect. That's the way it is. I mean, having an affair is fucked up, but I don't know what. I mean, ain't no telling what could have happened. You know what I'm saying? Had she lived, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they could have reconciled. He could still would have married her. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is sometimes in Hollywood, man. It's just like people do the underhanded shit. And this brings me to Yolanda, the killer. Okay, this brings me to her. It's oh, that's him. That's Chris there on your device there. I was talking about earlier the biker dude, the biker looking dude. That's them. That's a cute picture. But anyways, this brings me to Yolanda. Okay, she said, I mean, rather, it's said that since she's fucking since in 2 months she may be fucking paroled. By the way, I hope she doesn't get out. She doesn't need to get out. She needs to rot in jail for the rest of her life. And she's like in the early 60s now. But she's supposed to do another. I think they did it already. There's another documentary for this fucking bitch. She's supposed to be revealing secrets about Selena. What the fuck? What is the purpose of this? What is the purpose? She already did one before she got locked up the first time. 2 months, I think 2 or 3 months after Selena, after she killed Selena, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, in fact, she did more than one. She did another one some years later. And in both documentaries, she showed no remorse, no that she was sorry. She can't believe her best friend is gone. Her fucking friend. She kept saying when she was in the hostage situation, when she was in that red truck, when she tried to escape. By the way, after she first fucking shot. She didn't know Selena was gonna live or not. But the thing was, she was trying to get away, but the police stopped her, and they had to talk to that bitch for 9 fucking hours. 9 hours. Okay. 9 hours. And it took two different people to talk with her. 9 fucking hours, man. It was like 9:30 at night by the time they finally got her to get out the fucking van or the truck so she can get arrested. They even gave her a fucking cell phone so they communicate because you're like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. I didn't. It was an accident. All that's bullshit. Fucking complete bullshit. I mean, I'm telling you. Now, seeing Selena's face, seeing anything concerning Selena makes me sad. It tears me up inside. Yolanda does the complete opposite. She fills me with fucking rage, and I just can't stand to see her fucking face, man. I mean, holy shit. Like, what the fuck? I hope the actress that played her in the film and in the Netflix TV series, I hope that nothing happens to them. Like they don't get no death threats because they played the character so well, or they played as someone who is no doubt hated amongst a lot of people, and even to this very fucking day. Because if I was Yolanda, I wouldn't even want to get out of prison. I'm gonna tell you just flat out, she's more safer in prison than she is out here. I mean, I don't give a fuck if they put me in the deepest witness protection program. I don't give a shit. I'm afraid that because anybody around her can fucking take her life. Anybody. I mean, somebody can get a job in a witness protection just to get close to her, just to kill her. You know, people do shit like that. They'll try to find a way to get to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I feel is going to happen to her if she gets released. I think it's 2 months from now. This is 2025 now. It's been at least 6 years since she's supposed to be paroled this year, 2025. Okay, it's January of 2025 now. So in 2 months, she's eligible for fucking parole. Okay, I was like, what? Because I heard about this 2 days ago. I didn't know for at least for 6 years that she was gonna get 30 years and be eligible for parole. I think that's what I think it was a sentence back in 1995. She got 30 years and eligible for parole after 30 years. I think that was the verdict that she got. You know what I'm saying? I mean, during her first interview, um, the way she walked down the hall to get the interview started, I saw what this is what I saw when as she was walking down the fucking hall. She had a sense of pride, like, yeah, I'm untouchable. It's like she was a fucking complete bitch just walking down the hall. That's like, what the fuck? That was the only mistake. Now, here's a flaw about Selena's character. My mother told me this years ago that she realized she couldn't be too nice to people because they'll fuck her over. You know what I'm saying? My mother was like this growing up, but she ended up not being nice to everybody or being so giving and so open to people. You know what I'm saying? Because of people that fucked her over. That was Selena's flaw, unfortunately. She was a nice person. She was too fucking nice. And Yolanda was no exception of being, because she seen Yolanda as a friend. I mean, Yolanda raised money to get this ring made for Selena. Selena said, look, I'm going to keep this ring on my hand. This is solidified our friendship, this ring she had. And unfortunately, that was a ring and sadly enough, that was a ring she had that dropped out of her hand when she passed away. She had the ring clutched in her fist. So she put on her thing. She said she'll never take it off. This signifies her and Yolanda's friendship, which is nice. You know. Now the question is, how did that ring get off of her finger? Selena took it off. I mean, I don't believe, like I said, I don't believe that when she first heard the accusation against Yolanda, but she was stealing, I don't believe Selena believed it. I mean, she still trusted Yolanda, but she had to eventually come around. She was eventually coming around to believing the truth. You know what I'm saying, about this woman, that she can't be trusted. Even her fashion designer pretty much told her, he said, I believe this woman's going to hurt you. And Selena was like, oh, you worry too much. And that was the last time they spoke. You know, so at that point, Selena still was like in denial, like, oh, it ain't as bad as it is. You know what I'm saying? Even after her father said she was fired and she was let go, Selena was trying to make it so Yolanda can still be somehow in the business, but working working remotely from it, but still benefit from it. Selena was still trying to help her, Yolanda, stay afloat. You know, Yolanda. Even my brain doesn't want to remember her fucking name. Selena was trying to help Yolanda stay afloat. You know, so that day, Yolanda said, she claimed, which I believe is a complete fucking lie. Yolanda said that two men ambushed her in the bathroom and they fucking sexually assaulted her or assaulted her, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? What happened to her in the restaurant. So Selena that day, keep in mind, Selena had a recording. Selena had some recording to do for a new album, a new English album that was going to be coming out. So she had to. She was due for a recording section that day, so she was late because she was what, taking care of Yolanda. Okay, they was calling her. She wasn't picking up. They was like, where is she at? She's late for the recording studio. She got to record some more songs. She was late. So Selena took Yolanda to the hospital, you know, to get a rape kit done or whatever the fuck, you know. The doctors knew off the bat that something was wrong with this woman. They even told Selena, they said, look, we know what you told us. We know what she said, but the injuries and the evidence on her body does not match up with what she's telling us. It doesn't add up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Yolanda has some bruises on her. Yes, Yolanda has some torn clothes, but that evidence did not match up with what Yolanda claimed that happened. That's what they're saying. I believe the bruises were self-inflicted. I believe that Yolanda tore up her own clothes. Why did Yolanda do this? Simple. To gain Selena's trust. That leads me to believe that she knew that Selena was having her doubts about Yolanda, even though Selena still was close to her. She'd known Yolanda for like 5 years, 4 or 5, I think about 4 or 5 years at this point, and at least 4. And whew, this is heavy. And Selena still was like, I want to help this woman. You know what I'm saying? I believe with all my heart, the day that Selena was shot, I believe that Selena realized that Yolanda was not a friend. She was a person who she never really want to associate. She shouldn't be associated with this woman no more. She thought about what her dad told her, the fashion designer told her, what other people have said about Yolanda to her that was like not good. And she's like thinking about what Yolanda said about her being raped. She started to have doubts at this point. Okay. She even asked one of her friends, I don't know if this woman is to her, but I think she was like probably an image consultant or something like that. But I don't know, but this woman knew Selena personally. And Selena asked the woman, she says, do you believe Yolanda's story that she was raped? The woman said, well, if Yolanda said she was raped, she was raped. You know what I'm saying? She didn't necessarily tell Selena she believed it or not. You know what I'm saying? She said, well, that's what she says. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that leads me to believe that by Selena going around asking people, did they actually believe that Yolanda's story, that shows you that she was doubting it. You know what I'm saying? That shows me she was doubting it. And it came to a head when she was going to pick up these documents from her in the hotel room and she was shot. She took off the ring. What does that mean? It's over. It's like, I don't want anything to do with you no more. You can take this ring back. Now, this is what I believe happened. They went into the room. I think that by the time they went to that hotel room, she was already upset with Yolanda. She was like, you know what? That's it. Just give me the document. Give me the shit. Let's do this. Let's conduct this business together. Don't forget, Yolanda called to Selena there to meet with her, and she told Selena to come alone. So that leads me to believe that the murder was premeditated, that she meant to shoot Selena. Okay? She even bought a gun conveniently around the time she was fired. Okay? Conveniently. So yeah, she knew she was meeting Selena that day, and she was prepared to fucking shoot her. But yeah, so Yolanda went up in there, the hotel room. Selena went up in there. I believe Selena was already upset at this point. They go in. They even closed the door. The door was closed at first. And they had some more. It was only them two in the room, so nobody can know what actually happened. Of course, they were talking about the documents, shit like that. I can imagine Yolanda was begging, talking about, oh, I can get the stolen money. I will fix this. Talk to your father. You know what I'm saying? I want my job back and all that shit, right? And this point, Selena is not. She's realizing Yolanda's got to go. You know what I'm saying? She had time to think about this. And she's like, you know what? You got to go, Yolanda. You know what I'm saying? So, she took off the ring. And she was going to give it to Yolanda. I bet she was going to give it to her. She took it off. And she had a ring in her hand. That's when Yolanda took the gun out of her purse or whatever. Selena saw the gun. Selena got scared. She's like, oh shit, this bitch is gonna fucking shoot me. So Selena turns around and attempts to leave the hotel room, even though the ring is still in her hand. She leaves the she's gonna leave the hotel room. However, before she got out all the way, when she was out of her room already, according to the blood splatter evidence, that's when Yolanda shot her. So Selena continues to run away from Yolanda. She ran quite a distance to the goddamn lobby. It wasn't a short fucking walk. So she ran, she's bleeding profusely. She drops her purse, her keys, her cell phone. She's running, help me, I got shot, I'm shot. I'm pretty sure she was saying, help me. It was hardly nobody around, unfortunately. But there was one woman that actually saw Yolanda attempt to chase her out the room. I believe Yolanda's going to shoot her again. So Yolanda says, bitch, and runs back into the hotel room to wrap her gun up in the paper, in the fucking towel or some shit. Runs back out the room, gets in her truck, and prepares to fucking leave. Okay? Meanwhile, Selena makes it to the lobby, right? She says what happens to them. She says who's shot her, what room she's in. She collapsed on the floor. That's when she faded. Okay? It's wild, man. It's fucking wild. I mean, I read really many comments about people were saying about this. Most of my read is like she should never get out. She should rot in jail. If she does get out, somebody's going to kill her. If she really cared about, if it was really an accident, she would have freaked out and tried to help Selena. I mean, she was a nurse, for crying out loud. Why didn't she call the police? That's the best one there. Why didn't Yolanda call the police? Or the ambulance? Get the girl some help. That's supposed to be your friend, right? Nope. She calls her a bitch after she attempted to chase her down and shoot her again. Okay? But, so Yolanda knew what the fuck she was doing. She was trying to kill this girl because she realized that Selena didn't want anything to do with her anymore. She even took off the ring that she swore she'd never take off, similar to their friendship, right in front of Yolanda. That broke Yolanda's heart. And Yolanda was like, she just fucking snapped. You know what I'm saying? She took out the gun, doing what she was going to do from the get-go. They just gave her more reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? And she shot her. I do not believe for a second that she shot Selena as she was facing. She shot Selena as her back was turned from her. Another scenario which I'm less likely to believe that happened was that Selena didn't see the gun. She took off the ring. She took off the ring off her finger. But no, I can't believe that because she had the ring in her hand. I can't believe that she simply turned away to walk out the room. And then Yolanda takes out the gun and she shoots her in the back. Then when she realized she was shot, she started running away. I can't believe that because she had the ring in her hand. So that you have to give the ring to her, then leave. She wasn't going to take the ring with her. She only had the ring in her hand because she didn't get a chance to give it to Yolanda because she saw the gun before she was able to give it to Yolanda. So she had the ring in her hand. She was trying to fucking flee. So she managed to get out the door. She managed to open the door to run out of the room before she was shot. That unfortunate bullet was fatal. Went through her shoulder, her right shoulder. And yeah, so I can't believe that she didn't see the guy. I do believe. I mean, according to the evidence and circumstantial evidence, is that or the evidence that we saw with the ring in the hand, she definitely saw that gun that Yolanda took out. So she was trying to get out of there, basically, you know. And she did get out the room, but she was shot as she was getting out the room, because she wasn't shot in the room because there's no blood spatter in the room. There was blood spatter on the door. That means she did open the door, and she was shot after she stepped out the room, according to the blood splatter. So she was trying to leave before she got shot. She was trying to run away from this woman before she got shot. Basically, that's what I'm saying. And yeah. That's that. I mean, the fact that this woman is eligible for parole is fucking bonkers to me. It's crazy. She should never be released, man. I mean, that's all there is to it. Like I said, if I was her, I wouldn't want to get out either. I would want to stay in jail. I'd rather just die in prison because of what I did. I took away somebody who was special. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who had a bright future ahead of them, and I took that life from them. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to get out because I believe I'd be killed out here. You know. But yeah, Yolanda's fucking stupid. She's always been stupid from get go. She didn't show an ounce of remorse. I think so far, from according to my knowledge, she had 3 interviews. 3. The latest one being recent. Okay. And I can't bring myself to watch them. She pisses me off. She fucking infuriates me when I see her on camera. I seen a YouTube short on yesterday on one of her interviews, and I was already fucking pissed by the time the minute was up. I was like, oh my God. It was probably less than a minute long. But I was pissed. So can you imagine me watching a 10-minute interview clip of her or more? If a minute was enough to fucking infuriate me, I knew that I was doing myself a favor by avoiding any interviews regarding her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she can. Yolanda can reveal all the secrets she wants about Selena. Some friend, right? She could say her and Selena were fuck buddies. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. It doesn't fucking matter. You took her life and you showed no remorse. You didn't own up to it. You didn't say. You didn't even say like, oh, the moment she told me that it was over, I just snapped. I lost it, and I took out the gun. I just shot her. You know, because I can't imagine my life without her, without working for her. You know what I'm saying? She was obviously fucking obsessed with this woman because it was said when a woman went into Yolanda's room, she had wall to wall pictures of Selena. Fucking scary. Okay, wall to wall fucking pictures. That's over obsession like a motherfucker. Okay? And I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, such a beautiful person took away way too soon. She was only 23 years old. I think she only made 4 songs from her album that she was making that year, 95. Dreaming of You being a number one of the I think she only made 4 albums because, like I said, she was in the process of recording more music. You know what I'm saying? And the album did so good. I'm glad her family decided to release it because that's what she would have wanted, and it was well received by the Americans, the English speakers, and all that. And I mean, the radio. I mean, to this very day, the radio still plays our music sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was one thing. It was somebody that was doing a documentary of the hotel where Selena passed. It was called a Days Inn back then. Now it's called a Night's Inn. It's still pretty much the same place. But in the lobby, they have a picture of Selena. This is back in 2020. Okay. She passed away at 95. She was shot in 95, right? This is 2020. They have a picture, and I believe in 2025 the picture is still there. But when I saw it, that almost fucking broke me. I was like, "Ooh, that's amazing. That's fucking amazing." And even though she's been gone for like 30 years now, there are still people today that are fans of hers. I mean, like she even has fans of people that weren't even born yet. And and you can't tell me for a second, well, I believe for a second that among those fans is somebody that's willing to kill Yolanda. Is it crazy? Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But they're willing to kill her. You know what I'm saying? Because she took away this beautiful woman here. And that's why she shouldn't be released, because if that person gets there, they're gonna definitely kill her. I mean, no question about it. I believe it's way more than one person that's willing to take her life, especially if they know they can get away with it. I mean, but yeah, she has tons of fans. I mean, there's people still selling her merchandise, playing her music, doing videos, making content regarding Selena. Um, I mean, you think that she would have been pretty much forgotten, quote unquote, by now, but far from it. It's like far fucking from it. I mean, her daughter, not her daughter, her father said that it's like somebody took a knife and drilled it into his heart, and it's gonna be there for the rest of his life. That's what it's like losing a daughter. Losing a. That's how he feels from losing his daughter. So it's like I don't care what is revealed on Selena regarding this fucking cunt, this fucking evil ass woman. I don't care if she said that Selena and her were lovers or some shit like that, some fucking juicy shit. Or I mean, it's already known that she had the affair with a, a surgeon. You know what I'm saying? The surgeon also confirmed it too. I seen an interview with him. He actually said, "Yeah," he said, "It's true. We did have one. We did get into it. We did have an intimacy moment once. He claimed it was only one time, but yeah. So I don't care what Yolanda says regarding these secrets. Trying to vilify her and all that shit. It's like, no, look. People, they're not gonna care. It's not gonna exonerate you. It's not gonna have us change our opinion about you, Yolanda. It's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You can say what the fuck you want to say. You can say that Selena dared you to shoot her as she was leaving out the hotel room. Doesn't fucking matter. So that's pretty much all I have to say about regarding this. I'm glad I was able to keep it together, because before I was gonna do this, I was delayed because it was cleaning up in the hallway, and it was like a vacuum cleaning sound. I was like, oh, because when I was preparing for this, I was getting misty eyed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of unstable, but I'm still gonna do the video. But I'm glad. I'm thinking that me waiting before it got quiet again, you know what I'm saying, for me to do this, I think it straightened me up enough a way for I won't fucking. I think if I would have did, I probably would have gave way to tears talking about this. But I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't. But yeah, so Selena Quintanilla, what? Selena Quintanilla-Pérez, the queen of Tejano music. Yeah, I mean, yeah, spouse Chris Perez. Yeah, that was already married from '92. Oh, they was married in '92. Okay, so they was already married. Wow. Yeah, I can't say anything about the Netflix show. I'm pretty sure it's good. You know what I'm saying? I may watch it in the future. I might. But I remember, as far as the film is concerned, was well done. I mean, really fucking good. I mean, I think if you've seen a Netflix show, you should. I highly recommend you watch the film too. You know. See, 2 days ago, Selena's Elos Dinos, which was the group she was in, the review. This is 1 day ago. It's still coming out with Selena content. Selena Elos Diaz, a new documentary. This was 2 days ago. They talking about it. Like I said, it's like Michael Jackson. They're never gonna stop. Nobody's never gonna stop talking about Selena. They even said that she is like the next Gloria Estefan, because even though Gloria Estefan was Cuban, but that's besides the point. They said that that's how great she was, and she's gonna be the next Gloria Estefan. It was comparing her to Gloria Estefan and shit. I even heard that she was gonna rival Madonna, and they said another singer too that was popular at the time. They said she's gonna rival both of those women. I can't remember the other name though. But yeah, she was gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, if she lived, because she was just making, but she was just crossing over with English music, man. She was only gonna make more albums, become more famous. She had her own clothing line. I mean, because she was always into fashion, and she was fulfilling that dream too. I mean, holy shit, man. She has two. How many siblings? Yeah, she has at least one brother and a sister. Oh, something funny about was what I seen in that movie. I think I shared this. Since this is pretty a sobering video. Uh, this is about Selena's sister. I remember in the movie when when her sister found out she was gonna be the drummer, she was like, "What? The drummer? I don't know how to play drums." She was tripping. I mean, if that's not true, I'm surprised it's not true. I hope that's true that she was tripping over this little girl. She's like, wait a minute. What you mean I'm gonna be a drummer? That's a boy thing. Why can't I be like a fucking backup singer or something? I just thought it was fucking funny. I just thought I shared it because her sister was like, well, no. And they're still kids at the time, because dad was setting up the group and shit. Are you gonna be the drummer? Your brother's gonna play the guitar. You're gonna be the drummer while Selena sings. You know what I'm saying? She's like, wait a minute, how come I think she said something like, how come she can't sing? It's been a while since I've seen the movie. I think she said, I could. She said, wait a minute, why can't I sing? Why I gotta play the drums? I just thought that was funny. I thought I'd add that. But yeah, so Yolanda Saldivar, whatever her fucking name is, that's her name. Yeah, I was gonna show. Oh my god, that's her right there. Holy shit, let me stop. Yeah, so the Selena movie came out in 1997. I mean, Jennifer Lopez fucking nailed that role. Holy shit! And plus, Jennifer Lopez she was already a singer herself. She started out in living covers as one of the fly girls or the fucking cheerleaders, as you will. During the halftime, they would just dance and shit like that with these revealing tight leotards and shit. Well, anyway, that's how Jennifer Lopez got started. And she was also a singer herself. So this role was basically perfect for her. So in fact, if you ask me, of all the movies she was in, playing Selena was her best role. If you ask me, because it was more in tune with who she was in real life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure the role came pretty much naturally to her. And she really gave tribute to Selena. She played the woman well. A lot of respect for Selena. Oh, and by the way, Selena herself said her name is pronounced Selena, not Selena. I heard she said that. Oh, and here's another thing that Jennifer Lopez nailed regarding her portrayal of Selena is her laugh. I don't know if she purposely laughed like that to make it more realistic, which I hope she did. But when she laughed in the film, her laugh sounds just like the original Selena's, just like hers. You know, so but yeah, so I guess Selena. This I guess the documentary Selena Live 2005. Look at that. This is 10 years after her death. 2005. Selena Vive. I'm not Spanish, so forgive me. But yeah, so I don't speak Spanish rather. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much it about my Selena thoughts. You know, as you noticed, I don't have any music playing in the background. I didn't feel it was appropriate for this type of topic here to play music in the background. This is I just felt it wouldn't be appropriate, so there's no music playing in the background. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say basically regarding this. I don't think I got any information accurate. I don't think so. If I do, I appreciate a correction in the comment section. I would definitely take note of it. But that's pretty much it. With that being said, this is Y Chromosome sign the fuck out. Peace and love. Good health to you all. Be safe out there. Peace. I'm out.